Hey, it's Elisa, and I thought we'd take a quick walk through Riverside Plaza. This is located in Riverside, California. Let's see what's here at the plaza in 2026. We have an AT&T store, as well as a Miniso. Epic Wings, Uno Barbecue, Blaze Pizza, and Epic Wings. This place is like a lot of places for you to eat. There's even a Johnny Burger, a Cold Stone, and a Juice It Up. Plenty of places to sit here in the patio. Let's take a walk by. That's Cold Stone, which has some really good ice creams. And we have a Juice It Up here, as well as Jersey Mike's subs. I'm gonna point right across the street. In the plaza, there is a Regal 16 Cinema, a Daniel's Jewel, and a GameStop, as well as Pier 76. The plaza also has a new crumble cookie, so you can get yourself some cookies. This is new here. It's a Awi Pokey, so that's something new. There's also a California Pizza Kitchen at the Riverside Plaza. It's a small little plaza, but it gives you lots of things to do, eat, and see right here in the plaza. There's a Daniel's Jewelers, a GameStop. This is a really small but quaint little shopping district here in Riverside. It is the Riverside Plaza. And let's walk around the side so that you can see what's here on the side of Riverside Plaza. The plaza kind of goes, it's like a whole big block of shopping, mostly neighborhood shops. So over here on this side of Riverside Plaza, which isn't on the main drag, but it is in the plaza, we have a Lucky Feet store, a GNC, and an Edible Treats. You also have a nail and spa shop, as well as a Cherry on Top, which is frozen yogurt. There's a music and art center, which has some musical instruments, as well as some music books. All the things that you'll need for like your guitars, your drum sets. Then we also have a Panera Bread. Panera Bread, which is really good. One of my favorite things to do and to come to is Wendy's. I like to get the chili at Wendy's here at the plaza in Riverside. So we'll just walk over here, give you a good shot of Panera Bread. And right now, I am actually walking to the post office, so I just thought I'd take a quick walk so that you could see what is here if you're stopping in Riverside. This is a coffee bean and tea leaf. We have one of the oldest See's candies right straight over there. This has been here for many, many years at Riverside Plaza. There's a Mattress Firm shop right here. There was a Joann's store here, but all the Joann's, at least in the US, have shut down. So we lost the Joann's fabric store, but we do have a Nordstrom's Rack and some other little shopping areas. But this is a nice place to just come if you're looking for something quick and you don't want to go all the way to the mall. Coming down from the main street of Riverside Plaza, we also have an El Torito as well on this end of Riverside Plaza. Now this is right next to Nordstrom Rack, and there's a Marshall's upstairs. That building used to be a really large department store. If you know what it was, let me know. It was there for many, many, many decades. We have a Karen Allen Avenida shop, as well as a Vision Works, a Joint Chiropractic. We have a Massage Envy Spa, as well as a Nut and Butt Kink and a Chico's. And right across from Chico's is El Pollo Loco, and there is an Islands. So we'll walk back this way, and that is how it looks here at the Riverside Plaza. So you've got your main big box stores, and you also have your smaller little shops, but most of these are corporate stores. Now this restaurant over here is Pier 76, and there's also a Habit Burger Grill here at the plaza. So there's plenty of food places to eat at if you're coming to Riverside. You want to make a quick stop at the Riverside Plaza. It's just one little street, but it's anchored by Trader Joe's. And there's also a Vaughn's grocery store. There's a Chase Bank here. This is Daniel's Jeweler. Looks like they're having an 80% off sale. This is the center pretty much of the plaza. It is the Regal Cinema 16. You can catch a movie there, and let's see what's over here. Now right here it says Amber Stand Gift and Goods. That has been a couple things over the years, like hair cutting places. It looks like they're closed for the day. So this is the Regal Cinema, which is pretty large. And then here we have a water fountain right in the center. And this is also where you have holiday cheer. You'll have your Christmas tree and Santa Claus when it is, holiday time. The other thing that's really popular here is Uka. And Uka is a place where they make fresh hibachi food for you. You sit around with your friends and family, and they will make food for you right at the table, hibachi style. So that's a pretty popular place. And let's just look right across the way. We have a Ono Hawaiian barbecue, a Blaze Pizza, Epic Wings, Miniso, AT&T, and on the corner a Pickup Sticks. The most busy and popular restaurant here at the Riverside Plaza, I think, is Chipotle. Usually there's a big line at Chipotle. People trying to get themselves some burritos and some fresh Mexican food. As we exit this short little block at the Riverside Plaza, this is where the anchor tenants are, like Trader Joe's. You have Chase Bank, like I said, a Vaughn's. There's a Chevron gas station here, Verizon, as well as a CVS pharmacy. One of the best places to get your holiday pie is right on the corner, which is Marie Callender's, which is right adjacent to the Riverside Plaza. We have a Market Broiler. And this is just a look of the block of the Riverside Plaza. It is just one large block with shopping, movie theaters, restaurants. This is the entirety of the Riverside Plaza. This is the backside of the Regal Cinemas. Burlington Coat Factory. Nordstrom Rack and Marshalls. And it's just one block, but it's a pretty big block. Right across from the Riverside Plaza is the old street. This is the United States Postal Service, and this has been here for a very long time. Hi. And so this post office is just something that is so unique and great.
So it does her and the
Hi. Thank you. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I've been here like 26 years. I'm glad the post office is back open.
Okay.
Man, that was a long time. This is the post office right here in the oldest part of the little Riverside, and it was burnt down a few years ago, so I'm so happy that it is open. Across from me is the Arthur Murray Dance Center, and that's where you'll see a lot of people practicing dance. There's also a Zen massage place where they do foot rubs, and it looks like we have a new Jiu-Jitsu training center. We also have the Assistance League. There's some thrift stores here, and these thrift stores are really great because they do give scholarships to kids and teens. Across the street we have Crondron Coffee, and that is newer. It's been here just a few years, and the young people really like to go there and enjoy themselves some coffee and some lattes. But this Sunnyside Street has been here a long time, and it does look like they've updated some of the offerings on Sunnyside Street here in Riverside. This restaurant here has been around for a long time, so you'll see like some of the restaurants are pretty old and quaint, but they're favorites. So we've got a restaurant here, tacos and fries, and then we have a brand new US Donuts right across the way. So we'll see what they have to offer. Looks like they've just put in a Five Guys straight across on the parking lot there, as well as a Jamba Juice. That is new. But this US Donuts is new here to our area. Again, the street has been here for a very long time, and there's lots of little thrift stores. Our post office was burnt down a few years ago, and I'm happy to see that they've opened it. You have a patio and pool supply store right here on Sunnyside and Riverside. And again, you have Quadron Coffee, which is kind of unique, and you'll see a long line for this coffee shop of young people, especially during the weekends. And good. Especially on the weekends, and they make some nice fresh brewed coffee, so it's really popular with the young kids. We have an insurance service here, Joseph's Insurance, and this looks new. What is this? It's an outpost. I'm not sure what that is, but it might be a little sandwich shop. And this is the Arthur Murray Dance Studio right here. So if you want to practice some dance, this is where you would come, to Arthur Murray Dance Studio. And right across the street, we have the United States Postal Center, as well as a Jiu-Jitsu training center. And we have a Zen massage center that has been here for a little bit. And right on the corner, this has been a clothing shop, it's been an optical shop, and it was my bike shop. And now it looks like it's turned into a Pilates studio. So we'll walk up here. Some pretty cool art right there. Now I just came from Melbourne, where all the walls were decorated pretty cool and neat. So maybe we have an Australian here who's doing some artwork. So this right here used to be my bike shop, and now it is a Pilates studio. Now we are on Sunnyside and De Anza. Straight across is El Pollo Loco, and then you have Chico's, as well as all the offerings in the Riverside Plaza. And straight across you have Hot Nails. Now you can tell by the age of this building has been here for a very, very long time, and Hot Nails has been here at least 28 years. And so that is the street right directly across from the Riverside Plaza, so that you kind of know what's around you. Oh, and I see some new art. Let's see. So this is really nice. It looks like they've commissioned some people to do some beautiful art here, and I really like this. Very, very nice. And then we will show you the side of Riverside Plaza from Central. Central is the main street here in Riverside. So there's the front of Islands. Here is the front of Citibank. Wendy's, Coffee Bean, Mattress Firm, C's Candies, Jack in a Box, and Chevron. And that completes the block of Riverside Plaza. And that's your quick tour of the Riverside Plaza in Riverside, California.